What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is Andrew Jolly. I love talking about movies, and today I wanted to talk about The Hunger Games: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So last night I was able to go check out Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Now, I haven't read the book that this movie's based on. The only experience that I have with this is that I've seen the original Hunger Games movies, but that's about it. So I wasn't really sure what to expect going into this movie, but I was very surprised. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes follows Coriolanus Snow as an 18-year-old, as he gets chosen to be a mentor during the 10th Hunger Games to a girl from District 12 named Lucy Gray. Now, this movie was very interesting to me. The only real experience that I have with Snow is when he was President Snow in the Hunger Games movie, and this movie does a really great job of kind of showing how Coriolanus kind of becomes and transforms into the tyrannical ruler that he is in the original Hunger Games movies. I think that Tom Blythe does a great job as the younger version of Snow that we see in this movie. He absolutely kills it. Definitely the star of the movie. I also think that another standout of the movie is Peter Dinklage. I mean, Peter Dinklage is already a very established and great actor, but he does a super great job in this movie. He plays the creator of the games, and it's really cool to kind of see that character and kind of see what a creation like the Hunger Games can do, the toll that kind of creation will have on a person. Rachel Zegler is also in this movie. She plays Lucy Gray, the tribute from District 12, who also becomes sort of a love interest for Snow. I thought that she did a pretty good job in the movie. She has an amazing voice, and every time she's singing, you can definitely tell why she was cast to play this role. But other than that, she didn't really stand out to me very much. But Tom Blythe absolutely killed it. Definitely had a good time with this role. Now, this movie is a little long for my taste, though. It felt like it dragged a little at parts, especially towards the end of the film. I felt like they could have wrapped it up a little bit quicker. At the same time, though, it also felt like it rushed towards the end. It kind of had some weird pacing going on. I understand that there's a lot of stuff that happens in the book, but I felt like from the point of view of someone that hasn't read the book and is just watching the movie, there's aspects of it that feel like it dragged out a little bit, and then it kind of just rushed towards this ending where it kind of just wrapped everything up really quickly, kind of very out of the blue almost. But the movie is about 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and for the most part, it felt very fast-paced. Towards the end of the movie, there were some aspects that dragged a little bit, as well as during the games, I felt it dragged a little bit, which makes sense since this is kind of where the games became entertainment. And so it's a very boring kind of game, like people that are participating in the Hunger Games still don't want to be killing, don't want to be participating. And so the cooler aspects of the games is the mentors kind of trying to make their tributes more enjoyable, more likable, so that more people will watch and be interested in the games. But the games themselves kind of dragged a little bit for me. Now, I thought that all of the effects in the movie were good as well. There were a few moments that just stood out, but I feel like it's pretty understandable. Given the situation that VFX teams are working in, they're very overworked with nearly impossible deadlines. There isn't really anything that took away from the movie, so nothing super noticeable, but there was one part particular where you can definitely tell, like, oh wow, that's a green screen. But overall, it was not terrible. Now, overall, The Hunger Games: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I had a good time with the movie. I don't really think that I really needed an origin story for President Snow, but I definitely had a good time with the movie. I thought it was really entertaining and enjoyable. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. All right, The Hunger Games: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Have you guys seen it? If you have, I'd love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below.